Hey everybody, Matt from Nerd Knight's Painting coming at you with episode 2 of our Bardsung series. We're going to be painting the feather character. Yep, the hero. First off, as always, I want to thank our YouTube members, as always, for your awesome donations and helping make this channel possible. Because it does take a lot of time and effort. So thank you so very much. If this is your first time at the channel, or if you're returning and you've watched some of my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment. Because you won't miss out. I'm never quitting until I probably die. So without further ado, let's go. First thing we're going to do for this miniature is scrape off all those nasty mold lines. There's not that many on this. They actually did a pretty good job with the mold lines on these, so just scrape off the couple you get. And if you have anything you want, check out the description below for all the links of everything I use. Next, we're going to use some Stirland Mud from Citadel, or whatever kind of mud you have. We're going to let that dry fully. It takes about 15-20 minutes, and we're going to hit it with some black primer. If you're using spray paint, use that instead, but I'm using an airbrush. We're hit with Vallejo's black primer, and then we're going to use a zenithal highlight from white from above. And this is an essential part of painting this miniature, because if you're thinning your paints correctly, it will look fantastic in the end. So the first color we're going to use, we're going to keep this a dark and ominous looking miniature, not very bright, is some Skavenblight Dinge. We're going to be using this on the cape feather area, some on the legs. So just follow along to what we are doing. Next, for the pant legs, we're going to use some Dark Reaper just at the top portion of those pant legs. For our beak area, face, and a portion of the feet as well, we're going to be using some German Grey. If you don't have German Grey, take some Mechanicus Standard Grey and add some black to it. Just going to make that gray darker. That's all we're looking for. For our leg area and the chest area, we're going to be using some Mechanicus Standard Grey. And for our gloves, we're going to be using some Karak Stone as well. For our two blades that our hero is holding, we're going to use some Iron Hand Steel. It's just a little bit of a darker steel. So if you have just lead belcher, you can use that as well. For the outline of our bottom portion that's hanging out, we're going to use some Jokaero Orange. Nothing too bright. And to do our eyes before the wash, before we dull them down, we're going to use some Phalanx Yellow. We're going to do that whole pupil in yellow. We're going to put a nice little daub of Abaddon Black in the middle of that, and that's going to create our nice eyeball effect. We're also going to use this on the talons on the feet as well. We're only using one wash over this entire miniature, and we're doing a 3-to-1 mixture, 3 parts Lahmian Medium to 1 part Nuln Oil, all over this entire miniature. We're dulling it down, but we don't want to dull too much. Once completely dry, we're going to take a dry brush of a Dawnstone, either the dry paint or just take your regular Dawnstone paint and get it mostly off your brush. And we're going to be using this on the gray area. If you get this on the front and portions that aren't exactly this color, it's completely fine. This is the color we're shooting for, and this is just going to give it a nice little highlight. We're going to highlight up those pants. The first color we're going to use is some Dark Reaper, just a reapplication. We're going on the raised areas only, so only use Dark Reaper on the raised areas. Next, take a 50-50 mix of Dark Reaper and Fenrisian Grey and put it on top of those areas. This will brighten up just a little bit. Next, to brighten up our gloves, we're going to reapply some Karak Stone. Not in the recesses, though. And to brighten up our blades, we're going to use some Runefang Steel. For the pattern on our coat that's at the bottom near the orange, we're going to take a 50-50 mix of Warpfiend Grey and Gorthor Brown, and we're just putting it on those top parts, creating that nice brown color that we can see in the card art. Next, for our base, we're going to take some Ork Flesh and some Militarium Green, and we're just going to sporadically put this wherever you want. There's no good rhyme or reason way to put it. It's just, don't put it all over, just put little daubs here and there. Once you're satisfied with your green, take some Wyldwood and put it on the rest of the base. And again, you can put it in the daubs of green. You don't have to do this any right way or wrong reason. This is going to create some brightness of green with that dark color. And with that white undercoat, it's really going to stand out and just give you a nice little base that's not crazy, but looks good. And finally, we're going to take some of that Abaddon Black and paint the rim of our base. And that's your favorite part of painting this miniature, because that means we are done. Pretty simple. And this is what it should look like. Nothing crazy. It's going to look fantastic on the table, and that's all we're looking for. That's it. So pretty simple. So thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to become a member, check out the members tab on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Leave me a comment, send me some pictures of your miniatures on Instagram, because I love seeing them. All right, until next time, paint on.